Hello and welcome to Getter Farms. We're back with an episode of live streaming on the multiplayer server. We're going to be playing on Midtown. And I'm a little bit distracted here. We're setting some new things up here on the multiplayer server. So hopefully everything works out here well tonight. And we've got a bunch of people on the multiplayer server tonight, so while they're all setting some stuff up, I am working to get everything going here on my end. How is everybody doing tonight? We've got a number of people in chat already today. How's it going, Josh? Good to see you, Parker. Colin? Antonio. Let's see if we can now get onto the multiplayer server. We had a graphical issue right before I was on the server, but we were running at about 10 FPS, so just getting things clicked around here a bit. We've already got 5 other people on the multiplayer server, so this should be interesting for sure. Hey, Dominic, good to see you. John Deere for life. Matthew, welcome to the stream. Hey, good to see you again, Van Riesens. Ryan, welcome to the stream. We're just loading the Midtown map here. Switch over to the game mode. It's finally something good on TV. I've got to move my chat window here just a smidge. It's getting cut off. I'm missing people's comments out the right side. We're, hey, it's McKnight Gaming. Welcome to the stream, dude. Doing morning chores on Mercer County. I know how that goes. Starting soybean harvest. I just recorded the first of my harvest videos on Mercer County this afternoon, so hopefully that goes out tomorrow. And it looks like we are finally loading in here. So I'm gonna jump on out here. Take a look at the stats. Everything seems to be looking and working good here. All right, so we've got Midtown USA today, and this is the multiplayer server with the members. And so we are gonna kick off harvest here. I'm taking a look. We've got Godly Devils already opening up this cornfield, and we're gonna be running the grain cart tonight. So we've got the new Demco grain cart all hooked up here on my favorite tractor, the 8RX. John Deere for life's back. Perma's modding, welcome to the stream. Hey, we've got Will in the house. Max, welcome to the stream. Eli, you're a dad, just found out today. Congratulations, bud. Scott George, welcome to the stream. So one of the things we're doing a little bit different today is that I've got the multiplayer server here in my ear. So I'm wearing the headphones today, which is something I haven't done a lot of lately. And I've got those guys talking here on the multiplayer server in my ear, so I can hear them, but you can't. So we'll see how well that works out tonight. I'm not sure where my combine went. I was planning on unloading him here. I think everything on my side is still loading in because I had to restart the multiplayer server here a few moments ago, so you can see chunks of my map are loading in here. So I'm going to go down to the other end of the field here. We've got Godly Devil and the John Deere combine here on the other corner that I'm going to run down here and get him unloaded. So while we do that, I'll catch up on chat here. I don't want to run over anybody's corn, though. I might offend some of the members on the server if I start going rogue on their farm. So, Raymond, welcome to the stream. Aiden, good to see you, man. Oh man, somebody's gonna have to remind me, what's the key combination for vehicle speed sync? That's what I don't know. Colin, yeah, this is definitely a cool grain cart. I haven't gotten a chance to play with it yet. It's been a little while since it came out, at least a week or so here, I think. But now that I've gotten a chance to get into some harvest, I thought this was a good opportunity to bust it out. Dustin, welcome to the stream. Raymond, good to see you. I gotta find the horn button here. Oh, can you guys hear that? That's the most pathetic horn I've ever heard. Like, you can't even hear it over the tractor noises. There we go. Now the question is do we have any grain trucks set up here? I have not yet had any problems with running this grain cart yet, but I haven't actually run it while it's full, and so I suspect that it's just going to get weighted up here. So let me see if I can find what the key combination is to unmute in Discord. Key behinds chat. Toggle mute is Control Shift M. That's a combo to remember. All right, got our chat back in place. Jump back into the game here. Control Shift M. Hey, can you guys hear me? Nope. Chat. That doesn't seem to work. Hey, Scorpion's Edge, good to see you. Hey, Godly, you gonna do any harvesting? He's alt-tabbed waiting for the live stream, I think. Scorpion Edge, it's going good, sir. It's been a busy day. We're gonna leave ourselves muted on members chat, otherwise they're gonna not be able to talk at all on their own. Trenton plays FS19, you play alone. I have 8 gravity wagons and an X9. That is an interesting combination. There we go. Control 3 is spot on for the vehicle speed sync. Oh, Control 3 is maybe too fast. Let's back up just a smidge. Let's try that again. I can't turn my HUD back on. There we go. Alright, now we're syncing speed. Oh, the spout is pointed out, not down, so I have to be farther away from the combine, apparently. Something like that. There we go. That should work a little bit better. Alright. We're just all over the place here. Trying to figure out why this doesn't unload when I'm clearly underneath it. I have to be quite a bit further away. Great map, but you've only played it a little bit. Yeah, this is a really cool map. This is from ccs101. I think he's actually in chat here tonight, and he sent me a copy of this. This is an updated copy of the map that he worked on, and it's been a lot of fun here on the multiplayer server. I'd never gotten a chance to play it before, And so we thought this would be a great spot to give it a shot. The members server was looking for a new map, something a little bit bigger than the standard size maps we'd been running before, so we've been giving this a shot and people seem to be enjoying it. Wow, that thing really shoots out there. That's quite interesting and a little bit unfortunate. I guess we could probably try to line this up a little bit better so it stays in the truck. There we go. And I forgot to look and see how full we were. Toby, welcome to the stream. I'm doing too many things at once. I'm currently trying to look at 3 different screens. So we've got another combine here in the field somewhere that probably needs to be getting emptied. And I'm realizing that I've got my voice chat turned down all the way. So I'm not hearing anything people are saying to me. That's part of the problem. There we go. So we got Nagi on the truck here. We've got Godly Devil on this end, and it looks like Fallen Oak's coming back down the other end of the field. So we're gonna get going here and run down here and see if we can empty him. Now, this is quite the straw pile. Oh, there we go. And yeah, we've got a trailer hitch on this. The design is, I think, to pull a like a header cart or something, is what I've seen Larson Farms do with a hitch like this on the back of the trailer. I can't say I would recommend pulling another Demco trailer behind it. That would be a bit unwieldy. And we're gonna just get in here, and we're gonna do cruise control the old-fashioned way, because vehicle speed sync didn't seem to be working when I tried it before. That's probably just me doing it wrong. Good deal. Alright. Oh, we're a little too far away now? Seems like the unload spot for this auger is quite finicky. Of course, hitting this giant pile of straw is going to make this so much easier. Oh, there we go. And the unload speed on this combine doesn't seem to be so good. Looks like Fallen's gonna stop and finish dumping into me here. So how is everybody doing this wonderful Wednesday evening? It's been a pretty busy day here in the Ketterick household. Kids have got school and post-school activities. He's probably just waiting for me to get out of the way all this time. I forgot that he's turning on the inside. Yeah, so that combine, I believe, is the S780. I didn't actually look at it. I think that one's actually part of my farm, so I can hop in here. It's an S790. So it's the JHHG Modding's S790. Welcome to the stream. It's Harley Quinn. We might have to bust out the 9RX at some point here, though, if this thing starts getting full. I feel like it's pulling a little bit hard on the 8RX here. It's not the biggest grain cart in the world, so I thought I could get away with an 8RX, but we'll have to see. Hey, it's Forward Ag. Good to see you, bud. You have been cranking out some quality mods lately. Recently got kind of a preview here of your latest fertilizer tanks there. I'm looking forward to trying those out. And special thanks for posting those triples on the custom modding group for the Fent 1050. We used those in, was that today's episode of County of 40 Mile, so that was a lot of fun. If you guys are unaware, Forward Agriculture is the modder who made the anhydrous tanks that I previewed on the County of 40 Mile series, and he's also been doing some other edits and working on some other cool stuff that should be coming soon, so lots of fun there. I think Godley's messing with me and he's just going slower and faster because I'm on cruise control, and 1 second I'm going the same speed as him and the next I'm going a lot slower. Plus I'm having a hard time driving straight tonight apparently. Sweet. I'm almost to an end row there, stranded, so come on in. There we go. This auger away for me and everything. I might actually have to try and go in cab tonight at some point. See if I can do it the old-fashioned way. This cart at least unloads extremely fast, which I love. Toby, that's interesting. In Minnesota, we never put the auger away in the field. We only put the auger away if we were crossing out of the field. My boss didn't like the wear on the hydraulics. You put it in, and then we actually got out and put a pin in it to keep it locked forward. So you would never put the auger back in unless you were getting ready to get on the road. Cooper Curry, welcome to the stream, bud. Yeah, Permas and Forward Ag trying to catch each other on the stream here. Yeah, that 1050 is a sweet tractor. Like, I'm a John Deere guy. I love John Deere, but getting to play with some of the AGCO equipment has been a lot of fun. I think New Holland is my next farm that I haven't played with a lot, so we might have to try some New Holland equipment here soon. Sweet. Even with a sink in the middle of unloading this cart, it still goes faster than the 1050 that you'll see in tomorrow's episode. That little J&M 1050 took about 5 minutes to unload, it felt like. I'm going to stop and grab Godley's hopper full here before I swing around and unload Fallen Oak here. I'm pretty sure that's Fallen Oak in the other combat. Go. Found the sweet spot of left, right, forwards, back on this card. I always forget in multiplayer there's a little bit of delay as well with everything. Adam Brown, how many bushels in the cart? Good question. Let's take a quick look here. Hopefully I don't crash into anybody. It's a 50,000 liter cart, so we're making Godley nervous here. This is actually one of the fields Godley farms on this map, so I'm sure he doesn't want me driving through the middle of his field. So at 50,000 bushels, I'm actually not sure what the conversion there is, or 50,000 liters. I'm not sure what the conversion to bushels is there. We'll do a quick estimate here once we get up there. We could always top it off, I suppose, and then just have unit convert tell us here. Oops. We're missing a row. Donna says she's getting lag. My stream says I have 100% excellent connection. Wow, I'm too far away. It's all a ploy to make me look at a different monitor. There, I'm gonna get out of the way and let Fallen circle around here and I'll unload him. Stranded, how full is your semi? I wonder if these guys can even hear me. I don't have enough in the cart right now, I think, to fill him up. I'm only at 375. How many bushels does your truck hold there, Stranded? Oh, okay. Here, let me top you off then. I was gonna unload fallen oak here, but I got some in me. Okay. Yeah, this might actually fill you up if the semi holds 57,000 liters. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, that's intentional because if I was talking to everybody in chat all the time... Sorry, chat, I'm talking to too many people at once. What time is it at my house? It is 9:22 here in the Michigan area. We're gonna try and catch up here to Fallen Oak. $35 liters to a bushel, something like that sounds about right. Good luck with me doing that math in my head on the fly, though. I can barely handle talking and driving at the same time. Hey, Brandon Cunningham, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. I think we've got a disconnect on the GPS tracks between our combine drivers here. If I hit Z on the keyboard, I can use the camera on the auger. That does not appear to do anything. Hey, it's Bob's Farming Channel. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I've really got to unload fallen oak here on the way back down. Godly, you're probably getting full. Caleb, what's my favorite map? Too many maps to pick from. I think we talked about this last stream, that I would have to say the map that I've had the most fun on over the years is probably the Millennial Farmer map. But that's just because it is a map that I have a lot of personal interest in. There's a lot of great maps out there, though. I love big 4X maps, and so, you know, I've played a ton on Flint Hills, Medicine Creek, Midwest Horizon are all classics. I haven't played this one much, that's why we're playing here, but Nebraska Lands is a great map. That's a really good 4X map. So, lots of good big maps. If it's a 4X map and it's got, you know, all the core features for Farm Sim, I'm game. And Fallen Oak is freaking out here. I'm gonna drive into him yet. I think that this grain cart is pulling me around a little bit. Because I feel like I'm going straight and I keep drifting to the side here. I might have to actually set up a GPS track just so that I can go straight. Yeah, it's definitely this Demco trailer is pulling me to the side. It's pretty cool. There we go. GPS for the win. Michigan has Central Time and Eastern Time, just like Florida. I am definitely in Eastern Time zone, but I guess Central Time, if you're in parts of the UP, it might be Central Time. Oh, you do have a light on. I can't see across the field. I turned my graphics settings down for the FPS reasons. Alright, we're at 68% of this, so we're going to go ahead and try and top this grain cart off just to see how big it is. I'm going to see if I can catch up to Godly. I think he's on the way up over here. I should have left my vehicle draw distance turned up. With multiplayer, I find that things lag a little bit. Oh, there we go. Colin, have I farmed in real life? I have. I farmed in Minnesota. We farmed about 800 acres of corn and soybeans. And it looks like I went the wrong way to catch up with Godly. And so we're starting to pull really hard. The fastest I can go up this hill is 9-10 miles an hour. So this is pretty awesome. I think I might have to go grab the 9RX here in a minute if we're going to pull this trailer at more than 50% capacity. Yeah, if you've got a minute stranded, it'd be awesome if you could run that over to the field for me. Yeah, CCS is in chat here. I agree. If FS22 optimizations help with the graphics the way they're talking about, where they don't load in parts of the map that aren't, what do you call it? That aren't around you, or that you're not looking at, that could help with the performance for multiplayer quite a bit, I would think. We're trying to get a GPS track running here. This cart is like pulling me left and right. It's crazy. I'm totally full here. So the answer to the question earlier is it's 1,425 bushels. Scorpion's Edge, you're dissing my favorite tractor in existence. It's just not well suited for this. Look at this, my wheels aren't even on the ground. I'll zoom in here, I'm zoomed way out. This Demco trailer is pulling the wheels off the ground, which is probably why I can't drive, and I have the full weights on the front. So, we're gonna get the 9RX out here because I can't even steer. This is awesome. The front end just comes right off the ground. Well, now we know. If I can get us inched over here, I'm gonna break this tractor in half. I've got the full amount of front weights. This has never happened to me before. I've been able to do so many things with this 8RX. Welcome to the stream, Ram. No, this is my favorite tractor in Farm Sim, but apparently not quite well suited for this big Demco trailer, which I kind of expected. I almost put the 9RX on here to start with, but it is what it is. So I was in the middle of a story when I got distracted here. Somebody asked how many acres we used to farm. We farmed 800 acres in southern Minnesota. Had a lot of fun. We did, I don't know, it was kind of a variation on no-till. They called it, I forget what he called it now, but essentially we just kept replanting into the same rows. We never drove over that part of the soil. And so no matter what we were doing, we just kept doing it. Oh, I don't have manual attach on the server. Oh, Stranded crashed right into me. There's never too much weights, especially in Farm Sim. You can never have too many weights. Now, apparently we don't have any weights on the 9RX, but hopefully it doesn't need them. Hopefully we can just hook this thing up. Get rid of this auto drive screen. Alright, let's see here. Fallen Oak probably needs to be emptied, so I'll get set up here next to him. Yeah, not gonna put the Brent 2596 on my 8RX, that is for sure. This will work better now that I have the horsepower to, there's my speed control. I'll be able to keep up, I think, once we get now that I got the horsepower to get up these hills. I wasn't expecting these giant hills. Solid Spoon, do I stream on Twitch? I used to stream on Twitch, but the platform is not well geared for growing a brand. And so I've kind of doubled down on YouTube here lately. And I'm coming, Godly. Here we go. Boom. What map is this? This is Midtown USA by ccs101. Hey, it's Derry. He's got no audio because he's in the car. Appreciate you stopping by. Why does my cruise control keep stopping? I don't understand. Luke Gill, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, Scorpion's Edge. I think now that I've got some horsepower behind me, I'm going to be able to keep up here. That was a little rough. I have not played on the Good Hope, Ohio map. Hey, welcome to the stream. Is that... Oh, that can just made some noise. Boy. Alright, we've got all of the corn here from Godly. I think Fallen Oak Farm over here has just a little bit in there. So we're going to run down here and grab the little bit he's got. And then I'm not sure where our semi went. Bama Cummins, what is the key for speed sync? Because it has not been working for me this evening, and I don't know if I remapped the key. Maybe I can just check here if it's at the bottom. Left shift 4. I haven't been able to get that to work yet. Yeah, I keep trying and it keeps not doing anything. So where is, our semi's not here, so I'm gonna take this up. I think he's probably in the yard. Are you guys not using the silo system? Where are you guys? Where are you guys trying to put your corn? With this little green tractor. Oh, there he is. I don't think I can dump into the Farm King here. It looks like it's full anyway. I can hear you. Where's your semi is what I want to know. Put it into the standalone GSI bin. Ridge Till Toby, that's exactly what it was called. They're telling me the semi's in the yard. Here we go. Amanda Taylor, welcome to the stream. Yeah, ridge till is the type of farming that we were doing. That's exactly what it was called. Except 25 years ago, there weren't a ton of people doing it. Everybody was doing like standard tillage, and so it was a little bit different. So it looks like we're not quite gonna empty our grain cart here. We've got a little bit of fun times going on right over here. They're trying to move an auger and see if we can dump some corn into these GSI bins. One of the things I love about these maps, specifically ccs101 maps, is that they have all the realistic functionality here. So all these bins are set up to hold one type of grain, if I'm not mistaken. And so we're going to be putting corn into one of these. And so we've actually got to back an auger up to it and get it going. We're going to set up F1 here. I think if I step under this, so you can see there's nothing in these bins just yet. And so we're going to put this corn into one of these bins. This one's got 6% in. I'm not sure why he's not putting it in the one that already has corn, but that's their farm, so I'm going to let them do their thing. He needs to bring that auger over here a little bit. You're not, well, you can probably see better than I can, but you're not quite lined up there, bud. Amy Steffens, you just started watching and you love my videos. Well, I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Brian Rutherford, good to see you, man. We're running into just the smallest of issues here while the farm gets their auger set up. It looks like Godley's moving the header here on the trailer, probably taking it over to his bean field. So I'm going to jump into this combine, and we're going to follow him over there while Stranded gets the auger unloaded here. This is something I can assume he's going to go in the right direction. We're going to hope that that header doesn't fall off of the trailer on this big hill. Yeah, it seems like everybody's moving towards a minimum till or a strip till. Yeah, that was perfectly lined up there. I'm not paying the bill on whatever we just broke. Here, I'm not going to harvest though. I'm going to let Godly do the harvesting. That's got a parking brake, right? Amanda, do I have mods? I have a lot of mods installed on this server. M&J's Elk Ranch, welcome to the stream. Looks like these guys got their corn situation sorted out. We're dumping corn here into the auger. I'm gonna grab this grain cart real quick here and just go dump it into his trailer so he doesn't have to move. You hope they have damage in FS22. Well, we already have a maintenance mechanic. I would say just overhauling that a little bit, or maybe not even overhauling it, but just enhancing that a little bit would be good for me. Scorpion Edge collateral damage. Yeah, sometimes when the chat's flying by, it's hard to click on the right name. FS22 had wind damage. Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday on the stream, and it would be really cool to see more weather effects in Farm Sim. Things like wind, hail, water and moisture having a more built-in effect. I think that the crop moisture mechanic that Seasons added was a good first step, but honestly it was pretty rudimentary, so I would love to see a little bit more with that. Looks like we've got Godly coming down here on the end of the field. Probably going to open up our headlands here. Now the good news with beans is that we're not going to get quite as much volume, so I'm not going to have as hard a time keeping up. Oh, I was hoping we were going to have a big collision there. What are the John Deere mods for PS4? There's a number of mods on the in-game mod hub that should be available on console. A tornado, that would be interesting. We're stranded with the truck. See, he's actually got a horn. Listen to this, the 9RX has got an even worse horn than the 8RX. I'm pretty sure my kid's bike has a better horn than that. Max, you wish you had bins and augers like that on the PS4? Yeah, absolutely. It would be cool to have the auger or the bin system where you could only store one grain type at a time in it, but I believe that is actually a Lewis script that does that, so you're not going to see those specifically on console. Alright, let's try this again. Shift 4. Oh, there we go. Vehicle speed sync has now decided to work. Of course, I'm way too far forward, so let's try this again. See, it even lights up green. I don't know what the problem was before. User error. It is a true-to-life horn, is it? Is that actually what the 9RX horn sounds like? I've never actually driven one. We do have a little bit of an FPS drop here tonight, I'm seeing. We're dropping down below the standard 30 that I like to stream at, so that's unfortunate. Hey, Big McCummins. Standard John Deere horn. None of the horns actually worked in our tractors, so I wouldn't know. I mean, I think the newest tractor I ever drove was a 4850. Well, that's not true. We had a 8000 series or something when it first came out that I got to drive for a couple of days. Amanda, you like the time lapses? I haven't done time lapse content in a long time. Where is my other combine is a good question. I'm gonna guess he's on the other side here, so I'm gonna try and loop around and see if I can figure out where he's at. No idea where he went. Guess I could look at the map. He is down over here in the corner, it looks like. So we're gonna zip on down there. Looks like they planted corn around the outside of this bean field. I wonder if that was intentional. What is the biggest tractor I've driven? Elk Ranch, I've driven one of the big Challenger tractors when they first came out, the tracked ones at a farm show, but I didn't get a chance to do any real field work with it. You can get the 9RX on the PlayStation. I'm not sure which version this is. This is probably Custom Modding's version, but I have played with the Borgo DLC, has a US style 9RX in it that you can get on console. Oh, looks like I'm chasing him. He's over on the other side now. Noggy, don't ask about the corn. Just saying, it looks like corn in a bean field, but maybe I'm wrong. Aiden, yeah, the DLC does cost money. But, you know, if you really wanted to get a 9RX, that's the way to do it. This hill is throwing off my speed sync. There we go. The only thing in the case line that has an air horn is the Trident. Interesting. What map? This is, it's in the description. It's Midtown USA. It is a 4X map. And we've got just a smidge of multiplayer lag there. Looks like he's done unloading here. So we're gonna sneak around the outside here. We're gonna go ahead and dump these beans in as long as we're here. I'm guessing Godly's not full yet because it is beans, so hopefully he's making it back down over here and I can unload him on his way back up on this end of the field. Brian, how do we get the light on the dash in the lower right-hand corner? I assume you mean when it turned green like that? That's a mod called Vehicle Speed Sync, and so that mod is on the in-game mod hub. And when you are up along another nearby vehicle, you can push Shift 4, and your vehicle will try to match that vehicle's speed. And so if you've successfully kind of locked on to another vehicle, you can match its speed automatically, which is really handy in multiplayer, really handy when you're running the grain cart. And so if the combine's changing speeds because it's going up and downhill, it'll match that speed no matter what, if he speeds up or slows down, which is really cool. So we're gonna zip back in here and get going alongside him. It takes just a second for it to engage on multiplayer, so I always forget to get far enough ahead. Cody, yeah, I play on PC. Yeah, I'm dropping down into the 20s for frames right now, so I think there's a combination of multiplayer here is at 50 millisecond lag right now, and we've got a bunch of people and equipment running around here. Yeah, Jacob, a lot of cool things on PC. I totally get when people are a little bit disappointed on the console side of things. M&J's, do I like case? So, I grew up farming with all John Deere style equipment, so I've got a special place in my heart for that. But I've had the opportunity, or I'm going to have the opportunity this fall, I think, to get out and visit a couple of farmers that run case farms. And so I'm really looking forward to getting behind the wheel of a case of some kind here in the next few months. Should be pretty exciting. Is a standard size max map a 1x or a 2x? So it'd be a 1x, which is a 2 kilometer by 2 kilometer map, I believe. Midtown USA version FS 2015 was based off of the original Westbridge. I'm going to see if I can zip all the way around the field here and catch up with Fallen Oak Farms on the far side. I should probably have gotten, or I should have probably just waited for him to circle around. There we go. We got CCS in the chat here setting everybody straight on 1x versus 4x. Bama, if I have a spare PC, set it up like a server and host my own multiplayer. So this is actually running on a dedicated server. So we pay to have 4 dedicated servers running for the community right now. 3 of which are members servers, and 1 of which is a public server for everybody in the community. So this is most definitely not running off of my PC. Hey, Burak, welcome from Turkey. Welcome back to the stream, Raymond. No, Stranded's in trouble with the wife. Welcome to the stream, Cummins. Red junk. There you go, Toby. I'm freaking Fallen Oak out here. I'm getting too close to the side of his combine while he's trying to turn. There, come on. This hill. It's such a slow start. You can do it, 9RX. You have the power. There we go. Justin, my PC you can find in the description of the video. There should be a link to see my build. I put all of the components that I used in a Amazon store just to make it easier for you to link to the actual components that I have in my PC. Max, I should do a video on a PS4 server. So I do have the game on, I want to say Xbox. I don't know if I have a copy on PS4. I think I might. And so I do have a capture card now. So the thought was to, at some point here, do a console series and check it out and maybe open that up for some multiplayer as well, as kind of an opportunity just to check out console here and also do a little bit of playing with that side of the community. So big A, my speed thing is green because it is I'm using the vehicle speed sync mod, and so what happens is when I get alongside another vehicle, If I push Shift 4, then it will automatically attempt to match the speed of the other vehicle I'm near, which is really handy when I'm trying to go the same speed as a combine that might be changing speed as we go up and down these big hills. Aiden, do I think there will be different brands in FS22? I do. I think that they will add new brands because they've said that they're going to add some new brands, but I don't know which ones those are going to be. Toby, they've only been bought twice. There you go. Now the question is that because of their good quality or their poor quality? Moldy Milk, this is Midtown USA. I don't know if they're going to get the big car brands added into the game, though. That would be a pretty big win for Farm Sim. I think that, in my experience at least, the car brands tend to be pretty picky about where they let their brand likeness be used officially. Austin, welcome to the stream. Canyon, welcome. Amanda, thanks for joining the stream. Have a good one. Looks like we've got Godly all emptied out here. Forza was able to get it, that's true. Well, there you go. Stranded's hacking Windows with power. My multiplayer compatriots are losing power. What is this? My auger's not even going into the semi. How is this possibly unloading? That's the only complaint I have with this Demco cart, is the auger unload seems to be a little bit awkward. Don't pour it on the ground. Yeah, the members are a little bit concerned I'm losing some of their beans here. Is that Demco 2200 gravity wagon? No, this is only the 1300. And I couldn't pull it with the 8RX, so if I got into a 2200, that would be something else. Austin, when am I going big machinery on the Wisconsin map? Which Wisconsin map? I'm unaware of a Wisconsin map suited for big machinery. Hey, Alex, welcome to the stream. Get in the truck? I don't even know where they're hauling it to. Am I not close enough? Is that what's going on here? This S700 series auger is got the weirdest unload that I've seen. Yeah, Cummins, you know, I think from a branding perspective, it's interesting. I think the agriculture industry sees the benefit of getting equipment in the game, and you've seen more and more brands jump on to Farm Sim and allow licensing there. And so it'd be interesting to see if the car companies, especially the truck manufacturers, will get on board with that at some point here. I think I've got all of Godly's beans here, so we're going to run back down to the end of the field here. Elk Ranch, you like the videos. Thanks, man. Bad corporate management, Toby. The first go time was dump. Yeah, the 88 series. It was a interesting tractor for sure. Did he crash into the auger? Tip it over? Oh, he's in the fence up there, it looks like. Of course, now I'm watching him. I'm going to crash into fallen oak here. Alright, so what? Why am I not unloading here? I don't understand. It's just this magic spot of being too close or too far. Austin, the Westby, Wisconsin map. I played on Westby. That was smaller equipment, though. I know there's been an update to the Westby, Wisconsin map. I haven't had a chance to check it out. The previous version I was playing on had quite a bit of issues. It was a good map, though. I liked it a lot. Kubota in FS22, that'd be a cool brand for them to add. Yeah, I haven't used the Def Gas mod there, Alex, so I don't know why. I don't know if that would have caused some problems or not. I'm unfamiliar with it. Raymond, I have played Lone Oak. It's an interesting map. It's a good map. I just never got around to doing a series on it, and there were quite a few other people that are running series on that map. And so I just never felt like it was a good fit for me. Good morning from India. Good to see you. We're going to dump what we've got here into the trailer. And then I think we're relocating to the other side of the map here. So I'm going to dump this and start heading over there and let these guys just unload themselves into the semi here, since they should only have a little bit left each. And we've got quite the road trip ahead of us. I don't think Bobcat's in the game, is it, Levin? Or at least not as a official brand, right? Isn't that only in the game as a PC mod? So let's look here. Where am I going? We're gonna go up between these two fields to get up there. Head over to the next member farm and start harvesting up there. I'll be curious to see what our performance is like on the other side of the map tonight. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, the Bobcat is more of just mods, not in-game, actually. The command for uncovering a single field in precision. So your command there is PA uncover field. Toby, Nebraska Lands is one of the maps that I'm considering doing next. I'm thinking about maybe some big red equipment on that map, though, so I'm not sure if you're going to be happy. You might have some mixed feelings if I get out there with a bunch of red equipment. go in cab a little bit here. I think there's a road right up on the other side of this co-op building. Yeah, there you go. I think that was what got me thinking about it, is the case dealer on that map. I'm not sure in-cab performance is better than out-of-cab performance at this point. So I think what I'm looking at is, I'm trying to think which field we're doing up here. I guess I can take a quick look at the map. Looks like 14 and 12 both need to be harvested. So we're gonna be probably starting up here behind the farm. I'll leave the map open here. Alex, the tractor is dirty. It is a dirty tractor. We've been running all evening here. Hey, Jono. Welcome to the stream, man. Long time no see. How you been, bud? I think we're going in over here. He's got all his equipment lined up. Getting just a little bit of lag up here by the farm. Alright, Bama Cummins, the command you're looking for is... Oh, we've got errors in the log, that's interesting. PA, uncover field, and then you do a space, and you put your field number in there. And so it's case sensitive, and you have to have the space and then the field number. So that would be the way to do it. We used to just drive them down the road with the header on them there, Godly. Alright, so we've got a 780 here. I'm guessing this is all set up to do this bean harvest here. So I think we'll just go in here and get it unfolded. Aiden, what's my second favorite tractor brand? I don't know. I don't know that I've really got a second favorite. If I had to pick one, I guess I would say, you know, Caterpillar / Challenger. Just because I always liked those tracked tractors. You know, the older style ones when it was still Caterpillar. Midnight Gaming, I appreciate the join here on the channel. Thank you very much. I'll have to remember to hit you up on Discord afterwards and get you set up with the members role. Jono, you've been working tons, driving trucks and making money. And a big hello to Stranded's family that's in chat. Just saw he said, "Hey Dad," so if I had anything embarrassing to say about him, I would, but I don't, so. It's all downhill from here. We've got the whole Stranded Canson family in the audience here tonight. Stranded's been running around like crazy behind the scenes, helping me get all this stuff set up. Keeping us moving smooth here. I could do a mixed farm. Yeah, it's funny. Whoa, we're driving over somebody's crops. Don't tell them. Nobody saw that. We're not streaming in front of tons of people. It's only like 2 feet. Somebody's got the grain cart over there too. I didn't make it to the end, Fallen Oak. We tried. Do I ever play with farm toys when I was a kid? No, not really. I mostly just did real farming. Are steering wheels, pedals, and a joystick a good purchase? So, I have a steering wheel. I loved playing with the steering wheel, but I don't. How do I say it? I don't like having to connect and unconnect it when I'm doing things, and so it's kind of inconvenient when you're trying to... Oh, we've got the short pipe on this combine. I'm not going to be unloading this on the go. See if I can back up into the wagon to unload. Between the multiplayer server lag and this giant hill, this should be interesting. Here, let me see if I can do this. Yeah, either our header's too big or our pipe is too short. Do I have the... I don't have the mobile workshop mod on the multiplayer server, so I can't just fix it. Do we have a workshop on Fallen Oaks Farms? Yeah, McKnight. Only over 100 people saw it. It's not a big deal. Alright, Fallen Oak's going to add a workshop, and we can extend this pipe here. I'm going to keep going. And I guess we're going to turn our HUD back on so that we can actually see how full we're getting next time. Not run over the cops. Ford is your second favorite. We actually had an awesome older Ford tractor, not on the farm, but one of the guys we knew that liked to wrench on tractors had a really cool, like, antique Ford tractor. Brady, hey, how you doing? I had a wonderful day. It was Wednesday. It's funny, when I was working in management, Wednesday always felt like a drag. It was just the worst day ever. You're in the middle of the week, you're in meetings. Today was awesome. I took my kid to a swimming lesson. We got to have a nice dinner with the family, did a bunch of running around, got some errands done. It was a good time. It was a good day. How was your day, Brady? Look at this hill. This is like a 30-degree incline or something. This is insane. I would be freaking out trying to harvest a hill like this. Yeah, this S790 is just champing it out. Or is this a 780? 780. Alex Moyer class. I've not driven a class combine before. I would love to check out some class stuff. Max, do I like hunting? So it's been 23 years since I did any hunting, so I guess not enough. I'm not the biggest fan of sitting out in the cold and waiting for deer to come by. I used to do bow hunting back in the day, though. Was pretty big into archery in general. I used to do competitive archery for a while, which was a lot of fun. I actually played at the state level tournament at one point. Wasn't necessarily that good, but it was a lot of fun. Noah, can I do a case ag farm sometime? Yes, I do want to do a case farm here at some point in the near future. I hear somebody next to me. Oh, it's Fallen Oak with the grain cart. I still don't think this is going to be long enough for him to unload me. They get really close. There's just no way. I'm not that full, though. Brittany, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Did I compete ASA or IVO? I think it was ASA. That was 25 years ago. My memory is failing me now, though, so... but yeah, that was the big... Well, in Michigan, I guess it's maybe warmer. Back when I was doing it in Minnesota, it was walking through knee-deep snow and bow season, so... John Deere for life. It was good to see you in the stream today, dude. Have a good one. Or are we going to have problems because I put your soybeans in my trailer? No, we should be able to dump them back in here. Alright, let me switch gears here. Fallen Oak, did you place a workshop somewhere? Maybe he can't hear me. Let me try. Whoops. Hey, Fallen Oak, did you place a workshop yet? Haha, alright. The combine is leased, so we won't be changing it. He's gonna bring me a new combine. Good deal. Let me find my chat window. I lost the chat. Oh no. There we go. Went to Worlds for Halo a long time ago. Nice. I am definitely not that skilled. I was in a youth tier as well, so the other people my age at the time I was a teenager were way better than I was. So the fact that I made it into state level competition at all was surprising, I think, to everybody, including my parents. But it was a good weekend. We had a lot of fun. Yeah, we regularly had snow at the end of October, perma, in Minnesota. At least when I was growing up, we did. I think we had some of our worst snow and ice storms in the end of October. So we're gonna jump down here. We should be able to do up-down rows now. I mean, this canola is not overly strong from a yield perspective. And yes, I'm driving a little bit crooked because I don't have GPS, so I'm gonna try and keep going straight. Oh, somebody brought a new one. Alright. We're gonna dump what we have into this grain cart that's already got a little bit of grain. And hey, we've got that Equine pilot joining the channel as well. Welcome to the members. Oh, wow. So that would be a blooper reel right there. It's a lease, so nobody cares, right? Well, actually, that Demco trailer's not a lease. That's actually part of my contractor farm, so. Well, welcome to the channel there, Equine Pilot. It's good to have you. If you are a Discord user, hit me up on Discord. Join the server. The link is in the description of the video. And I will get you set up with the member status on the Discord server. Wow, we got all kinds of combines coming out of nowhere here. Oh wow, he's got it on the trailer with the header. Hang on, I gotta take a screenshot of this. This is some epicness there. I don't even know what to say. That's awesome. We're impressed. I want to know how he drove it down the road all the way here without crashing this header into anything. Because you know I would have lost it like 10 times on the way here. No links in chat. Alright, we got lots of combines now. We're gonna take this up here. That's gonna be the new server background or something. I don't know, I'm gonna find somewhere to put that screenshot. Why is it not harvesting? Put the header down and then drive over the crops. There we go. We're gonna be We're gonna be giving poor Fallen Oak a little bit of a insurance grant here after my driving on his fields. No, he's good. I crashed. It's me putting my thumb on the V key and lifting my header up right before I hit the canola. But yeah, so the link to Discord is in the description of the video. If anybody's interested, it's open to all. Great place to come and ask questions, hang out with other people. Lots of modders and map makers and stuff hanging out in there, helping each other out. We've got closing in on 1,600 members on the Discord server now, so some days it's a busy place, and some days it's a little bit quiet, but that's not a bad thing. We're gonna have to employ Stranded to do all of our driving here for us. And get our equipment from place A to place B, because I definitely am not well suited for it. Did we purchase GPS on this one? We did. Nice. Alright, let's get some of these windows to go away. I'm gonna set myself up a GPS track. Stop crashing into everybody. Stranded's got it under control. Oh, it helps if you turn GPS on, though. Create or load a track first. I don't want to. I want to create an AV track. There's one. And there's two. Perfect. Auto width. Go away, annoying HUD. Toby is done playing for another day. 13 hours in the books. Have a good one, sir. Glad you could swing by. Always look forward to seeing your comments on the videos. Noah Runner, how many people are playing? I think there's 3 people over here on the other side. We got Godly Devil, Fallen Oak, and Stranded, plus myself. And I think that's everybody right now. We've got a few other people that play on the server, though. Just not everybody was available tonight for the multiplayer stream. I know Nagi was on here earlier in the day. Or earlier in the stream, I should say. Oh man. Will's grabbing some pizza. That's what we had for dinner tonight as well, actually. My youngest has been being more vocal about what he wants to eat lately. And on the way to his swimming practice, we drove by our favorite pizza place, and he starts pointing and going, "Pizza! We gotta have pizza tonight, Dad." And then we get to the pool, and I'm about to text my wife and say, "Hey, you know, Max wants pizza tonight." And she's like, "Well, what do you think about pizza tonight, dear?" So, can't turn down 2 out of 4 of the family members asking for it. Van Racens, thanks for stopping in. Have a good night, sir. Jake, of course I get one field done and now it's raining. That's about how it goes usually. Oh man. Godly Devil, are we gonna make it? What is this mud that you guys are talking about? See, I relied on Godly to go around me because we both know that if I tried to do it, I would have crashed into something. I don't know, CCS, maybe you can fill me in. These guys are talking about the mud effects on the map, but I haven't necessarily been paying attention to them. Fettuccine Alfredo, that does sound good. Courseplay on PS4 and GPS. So Courseplay would be a tough one. I don't think that's coming anytime soon. But GPS I think should be part of base game in my opinion. So if it rains, some of the waterways in the fields will flood. Interesting. But does it have any effect on the other fields that don't have water on them? GG Fresh, welcome to the stream. We are about to be done harvesting canola and moving on to a field of beans, I think. I'm going to dump this canola in this Demco. And anybody have any complaints if I start in on the headlands on this bean field? Probably no. Alicia, you had hot dogs. So hot dogs is on the list for later this week. It was raining today, but I want to get out and do some barbecuing. Oh, it raises the water plane. Interesting. That's a cool idea. Did I leave a narrow strip when the two combines met? Probably. But now I've switched crop types, so there's no going back. Yeah, this has a custom precision farming map on it, I believe, as well. Isn't that right, CCS? Finn, can you play FS19 in VR? Not as part of the base game, but there is a third-party application that would let you play with VR. I forget the name of it now, but it does cost money. There's a free one that didn't work very well. I tried it, but there is one that you can pay to use VR in FS19. And it looks interesting. I'm tempted to do a video on it at some point. Custom soil map, so I need to look here. If I come into precision farming, I think somebody unlocked it for the map here. So you can see we've got a pretty cool custom map here. And so somebody needs to come by field 37, which is the biggest field with the best soil type. That's a pretty sweet field here where I think most people are probably going to avoid some of this soil over here along the river. But I do like that, let me stop here so I don't crash. I do like that the soil type represents being along the edge of the river here. That's pretty cool. And then I think that the rest of the soil is kind of based on the fact that we've got these hills here. So you see the different soil types as you traverse the elevation here. So some definite thought went into how the soil map works on this map, which is always appreciated. I think that, you know, that's one of the things I like most about CCS's maps is that he spends a lot of time and focus on realism. And so, you know, between things like the silos only accepting one grain type and you know, features like the new precision farming maps and things like that, it's just very realistic gameplay, which is really fun for the kind of playing that I like to do. Yeah, Lucky 7, the VR is cool in cab, but the one video I saw on it, the problem with VR in general, I've watched actually a lot of people that record videos for VR, is from a video perspective, it's kind of jerky. From a gameplay perspective, it's really cool to kind of look around and move your head and do what you would in real life. But, you know, I'll use running grain cart as an example. Like, you know, you're looking forward and then you're looking back over your shoulder and doing that a bunch of times to make sure you're in the right spot. It makes for a very jerky YouTube video. Backwoods Ranchers, my vids are the best. I appreciate it. Thank you, and welcome to the stream. Vorp X. That is the one I was thinking of, McKnight. There's another one out there as well, but that was the one I couldn't think of the name. Oh, that last bit of water went down the wrong pipe. Oh, we're trying to top the falling out of my chair on the stream with choking on stream. Oofda. Yeah, I'm going around this field the wrong way there, Stranded. I'm gonna stop and go back down the long way, I think. Oh, apologies for the coughs there, chap. It might get some views if I die on stream, but I'm pretty sure my life insurance isn't going to cover taking care of the kids for the next 20 years. Alright, here we go. Let's see here. I'm going to turn my HUD pack on for just a second, see if I can figure out how to get my GPS track realigned. There we go. And let's see if they're perfectly lined up. All right, Alicia, welcome to the channel. Appreciate the sub. One of the things I'm working on here is hopefully getting stream notifications going here at some point. Oh, Stranded's going through the crops. What's he doing? I don't know if the insurance pays out for other farms driving all over people. At least I'm not the only one with problems driving in Farm Sim. We've got the worst view on the combine here because I'm reading chat instead of watching where I'm driving. Stranded needs to... No, I'm good. I should have my pipe away for him. Do I ever bale the soybean chaff? I typically don't in most of the series I play because we just didn't do it in the areas that we farmed. But I know some people do. I see corn stalks getting baled a little bit more often in my experience. But we just never did it. I know you can do it on a lot of maps. I just don't recall. I think Seasons kind of controls which type of bales you can typically sell. So I just don't typically focus very much on the baling part of it. It's not a portion of the game that I get a lot of joy out of. VR is definitely better on the neck than Track IR, though. I've never owned a Track IR, but I've seen one before. I've used one once, and I just didn't really like it. Which, normally I wear the hat, so, you know, it's not that big of a deal to wear a hat while I'm gaming for me. But I just didn't like the Track IR thing because I'm, like, turning my head but trying to still look at the screen. It was just very unnatural to me. And these hills, though, I like that you can actually feel the, you know, the effect of the elevation, I guess I'll say. We got way off here with GPS. Like going uphill with a smaller combine, like I can't even imagine going up and down this hill in a 9500 or something like that. That would be insane. I'm going to fix this bit that we've been missing here. So we're going to take this down to here, and then I'm going to go get this little bit we missed, because technically this is a member farm. We don't want to shortchange Fallen Oak Farms on his soybeans here. Yeah, VR is a little bit more natural in the one-on-one ratio. Agreed. Here we go. This hill, I keep drifting as I try to get lined up to drive straight. Good times. Yeah, Brian, he's gonna fire me for leaving all the crops around. For sure. This will be the last time we do a multiplayer live stream. And you're like, I lost so much money, it's not worth it. We got stranded coming on the unload. Oh, there we go. Brought the 9RX over to get up and down these hills. This is one of the biggest hills I've ever seen in Farm Sim. This is quite the incline for sure. I guess we probably could have gone side hill. Maybe it would have been a little bit easier, but honestly it looks like it's about as much of an incline going that way as it is going this way. But I mean, just look at this angle. It's insanity. Would not want to be driving a combine on this kind of incline in real life. I'm going to finish dumping here while we're here, just because we got quite a bit. Killed 40. I think all of the fields on this map are insanely hilly. We've got somebody coming behind us, and so I think what I'm going to do is actually drive down here a little bit and cut through the middle of the field. Wow, the 9RX is only going 5 miles an hour up the hill. That's pretty awesome. There, we're gonna cut through right here, I think, just to give us a little bit of space. I was hoping to catch one track over. Do a lot of cornstalk bales and a little bit of bean in central Minnesota. Yeah, I used to see a lot of cornstalk bales. This would be a fun map to try out one of the side hill combines on that have come out recently. Oh, Brian, you've been up on the mountain roads with the duals on the trailer over open air a few times. That would be pretty scary. I drove a little bit of truck when I worked on the farm, and it always intimidated me. I'm loving these hills, though. I don't know if that semi's gonna make it up any hills. Max, the Cow Farm series comment. I have some interest in doing a large-scale cow farm at some point. I've been less interested in it when I try to do it as kind of an add-on to another type of farm. And so I think if I do it, I want to really double down and get a full set of equipment that's really focused on doing a large-scale farm operation. So I've been putting some thought into that recently. Hyperwolf, the side hill combine. So let me stop here. I can demonstrate really easily. So if I'm driving a combine across a side hill like this, you can see how much of an angle the combine is at here. So a side hill combine will let me put my header on the ground here, but then the wheels will level the combine, so the combine would sit perfectly level as I'm driving on the side hill, which is both safer so it doesn't tip over, and you don't lose grain out the side of your hopper because you've got gravity working against you. McKnight, thank you for joining the stream, and thanks again for joining as a member. It was good to have you in here, bud. We'll talk to you soon. Do I still have GPS on? I do. Why am I missing some beans here? Plan on running all animals on Simon Family Farms. Yeah, I saw MRG streaming on Simon Family Farms tonight. It looks like an interesting map, but it is a standard size map, so I think when I do my large animal series, we're going to be looking for a good 4X map to do that on. Vasco, the tractor Firefly lights up. There's two different lights that you could be referring to. I think you're talking about the beacon lights, like these. Are these the Firefly lights? If that's what you're looking for, it's the home key on the keyboard if you're playing on PC. They're called beacon lights. And so you can look at your actual settings in Farming Simulator to turn those on. Oh, outline cargo, that's another fair point as well that I kind of left out, but not to lose grain out the back of the combine because it would not slide side to side and get threshed properly as well. And so there's just lots of benefits, like a combine's designed to run while it's level. So, Carter, this is a S790 from JHHG Modding. Diamond Gamer, what would I suggest for a hood starter PC? A good starter PC? Oops. No. Stranded, I have no idea. I think so. There's too many combines. I'm used to turning to keep the auger on the inside. We're gonna jump right back in over here. Try and get going. Hopefully there's nobody coming from the other side of this big hill. With the beans, we don't really need to unload both ways like we would with corn. Colton, does anybody know how to fix the windshield wiper glitch with IC vehicles? I'm not sure. I've pretty much always disabled IC in all of my vehicles because it used to conflict with Courseplay, which I use quite a bit. Well, that's an impressive view looking up the hill from in the cab. Max, what do I think about Versatile? So I've never driven a Versatile or actually been inside one in person. But I think they look cool. I actually really like the color scheme and general body styling, which is a terrible thing to base like of a tractor on, but that is That is my opinion based purely on aesthetics. I think it's a really cool looking combine, or tractor. Specifically their big tracked vehicles. Jackson, what is my multiplayer name? I use Kedrick as all of my multiplayer aliases. There we go, Perma's modding in the chat with all your modding fixes. Jackson, this is the members-only multiplayer server, and so it is one of soon-to-be 3 servers that we're running for the channel members. So those that have joined the channel using the join button here in YouTube below the video, we have 3 different multiplayer servers that we run, and the goal is to run multiplayer live streams probably once a week moving forward, if I can figure out how to do this a little bit more efficiently moving forward. And so I think that's going to be fun. Definitely enjoy getting a chance to play with the channel members. And then we do also have a public multiplayer server currently, which is available to anybody that joins the Discord server. And so the information for that is available on Discord, and that multiplayer server is open to everybody. Hey, it's Ryan Lunt. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We're getting just a smidge of lag here. Jackson, yeah, all the members are open to join whichever multiplayer server they're interested in. As a member, you're able to join one of the multiplayer servers as a farm manager and set up and run your own farm there. And then whenever I'm doing a live stream on that particular member server, you're welcome to join and take part in the live stream. With regards to tonight, however, I'm not sure how much longer we're going to run. Probably going to finish this field up and then wrap up the stream. Ryan, we've got, right now, I think 4 or 5 people playing with us tonight. On the server in general, if I pop open here, we've got 3 farms. We've got a few people that have combined onto different farms. So I think we've got 3 players currently playing on this one, and then we've got 2 players that are part of the Fallen Oak farm right now. So we will definitely have space on this farm. If we look at the map here, one of the reasons why we spun up some extra additional servers is to have more room. So we've got a farm up here, and we've got a farm right down here. So lots of room on this map for other farms to pop up here. And then we're also running another server, currently running Marksville, but we're probably looking to swap that out. And I know the Marksville server is full up on farms. Every farm on that server has been taken, so we'll be probably switching that out to another server or another map here soon, and trying to rotate the maps every couple of months based on the member preferences. And then I've got a 3rd server for the members in the works in the background, so we'll see what map we want to put on there at some point here. I've got some fun ideas for what we're going to do with the 3rd server, so we're going to talk to the members and see what people are interested in here over the next week or 2 here, and see about doing something new and showing that off in the live stream. Stranded's always looking for hired hands. He's hiring people out to watch his cows on a regular basis. I've even done it, although he doesn't pay me. 71%. I should make it to the top of this hill, right? We're gonna hope we can make it to the top of this hill. We've got Fallen Oak with the semi pulling the gravity wagon. That's pretty epic right there. I like it. Hayden, do I play other games? I do, or I used to, I should say. I've been an avid gamer my whole life, so I play lots and lots of games over the years. Lately, I haven't... oh, that's right, Stranded. You did super chat me for your cows. I forgot. But yeah, no, I like to play a lot of games. Lately, though, obviously been focusing on Farm Sim as part of the channel. I say lately, the last 2+ years. But I have played other games. I like a lot of factory and building type games. So things like Satisfactory, Factorio, Subnautica. I play ATS. I like a lot of FPS games. I used to be ranked pretty highly in games like Counter-Strike when I was younger and had reflexes. Eye-hand coordination. Max, we've been streaming for an hour and 50 minutes. Hyperwolf, have I tried City of Skylines? No, I have not actually played that one. I used to play a lot of SimCity back in the day. You're just downloading this map now. It's a great map. Definitely recommend checking it out. 98%, 99. Oh, we made it. I'm full. You guys are doing the double unload down there. Ten minutes left. Yeah, well, I'm curious if we're gonna finish this field in the next 10 minutes. That's the goal. We'll stream until this field is done. Oh, I am full. Played Subnautica a bit yourself. Was also interested in playing it in VR. I was too. When I played, VR was not very well supported, and so I gave up on that idea. I did play Subnautica Sub-Zero. That was actually really fun. It's a lot shorter than the original game, but the addition of storyline was pretty cool. Are there any good spots on this map to build your own farm? Absolutely. There's just so many fields and stuff everywhere that you could really just carve out a space in the corner of one of these fields. There's some grass areas, and so the only struggle you might run into is that the terrain is pretty hilly, so you gotta find somewhere that's sort of kind of flat or be willing to do some work with the landscaping tools. The mod that shows bushels is called Unit Convert Lite. You can find a link to it in my Discord server. You can find a link to it in, I did a tutorial video on Unit Convert Lite. So if you search for Kedrick Farms Unit Convert, you'll find a video there that has a link to it. It's a mod by Thundar Modding. He's kind of the background modder that keeps everybody else running from what I've been able to see. I've talked to a lot of modders over the years, and it seems like everybody's gotten some help from Thundar at some point. Boom. We're done, Stranded. That's a good point. All the stuff on the farms are sellable, so if you're looking to build out your own farm, after you buy that plot of land, you can sell off all the structures on that plot and put down whatever you want. Cranking away here. It looks like there's a pass to my left, and then we've got these 4 rows we got to bring back up alongside us. So this should be our last round, hopefully. Max, when will the next stream be? I'm not sure. This is my second stream this week. We've talked a little bit about the fact that I'm trying out some different time slots this week just to see what works. I'm thinking about trying to do one more stream later this week, but I have to find the time slot for that still. So it won't be tomorrow, most likely. I need to give my voice a bit of a break between recording videos and doing live streams every day. I'm still building up those vocal cords. And so we may try to do something on Friday. If not on Friday, we might try to do something on Sunday. So stay tuned. I will try to post something out tomorrow with a time slot just to give people a little bit more heads up. So I always post about my live streams on both Facebook and the Discord server. And then on YouTube, the day of, I'll put out a live stream notification. So I might try to make a community post on YouTube as well for people that are following me there once I pick a time for the next live stream. Yeah, Colton, the precision farming bug with the unit convert has been fixed. I've updated the links in all of my videos as well as on my Discord channel to have the latest from Thundar. Yeah, I'm super looking forward to getting the new version of the community extension mod set up and running, because he's made it so that when you're inside of a tractor, you can see miles per hour instead of kilometers per hour, I believe. So we totally need to get that installed here. Wes Henry, welcome. Appreciate the support there. If you are on the Discord server, which I want to say you are, your name is super familiar, hit me up here in Discord, send me a DM, and I'll get you the member status on the Discord server. And super appreciate you joining the channel here. GTX is also a fantastic scripter. I've just never had a chance to be introduced to it. But yeah, he's the guy that did the custom script for the one crop in a bin thing. And that is probably hands down my favorite addition to Farming Simulator. Being able to store just one crop per bin. Brian, the bug with unit convert and precision farming was when precision farming first came out, if you had the old version of unit convert, you were unable to buy fields. It conflicted. And so you would go to the buy menu and try to buy a field, and you would have zero luck. Alright, we're gonna let Stranded pull ahead here a little bit. Looks like you've got a pretty full load here. I wonder if we're gonna get everything into this cart. How much FPS do I have right now? I'm running at 24 FPS, which is a combination of lots of heavy mods, a big 4X map with lots of detail, and the fact that I'm streaming and doing a few other things. The computer is just a little bit unhappy today. And so normally I dial the graphics down a little bit when I'm streaming because it's a little bit heavier on my one box setup here. So the hope is to be able to introduce a second PC into the mix here and push some of the load of streaming off onto the other PC. Normally I get a solid 60 FPS though on most maps. Boom. 5-0, you just found the channel and subscribed. Well, welcome to the channel. We are trying to grow fast here, having a good time. You've got a 3,000 mods and 60 FPS. Nice. We have got a few mods on this server that are not exactly what I would call error-free. And so we've got a little bit of a performance issue as a result of that. And so I've told the members, gave them a short list today of the mods that are going to go away at some point tomorrow. So they've got the next 24 hours to sell them, and we'll get that all straightened out. We're going to try and keep the multiplayer servers with a pretty clean error log, because otherwise things get pretty laggy. I'm trying to figure out where we're hauling all of this corn. I don't have easy dev tools enabled for this account. I'm not an admin right now on my own server, believe it or not. And so we're going to run the old-fashioned way over this hill. I want to see where the bin site is on this farm. I think it's right over the hill here. But yeah, I only tend to run the mods that I'm going to play with on a given map. Although this particular map has a lot of mods included with it, and so we actually hit the cap on what I could put on the multiplayer server. And so this multiplayer server only supports 5 gigs worth of mods. Your auger is not lined up here, Stranded. Follow note's going to show you how it's done. It's going to help if I get in the way and backseat auger drive here. This is where I wish ladders were a thing in Farm Sim. I am. It's because he had family in the chat. I'm giving Stranded a hard time. Nagi and his Ford truck. Yeah, exactly. So Nagi is one of our members, and we blame him for all the bad mods on the server. Do I know Nick? I do not know. Well, I know several Nicks, but I don't know any Nicks by name. You mean Nick Welker? I definitely don't know him. What did I say the mod was? It's going to let you see miles per hour. It's called Community Extension. It's by the same guy, Thundar Modding, that did the Unit Convert mod. And he's got a mod called the Community Extension mod. I think that's what it's called. That does a whole bunch of stuff. Lets you change a bunch of settings, and it's got things like Unit Converter rolled into it. But it also, if I'm not mistaken, is going to change the speed inside the tractors to miles per hour instead of kilometers per hour, and it does just a whole bunch of other things, so really looking forward to it. Not surprised Stranded can't back up the auger. Stranded's got real life farming experience too, so it's just extra fun to make fun of him for messing things up in Farm Sim, because you know he can actually do it in real life. All right, we've got all the grain going into the bins here. Good deal. So I think this is probably a good spot to wrap up tonight's live stream. This has been a lot of fun for me. I love being able to get on and play with some of the channel members, hang out with everybody. Doing the audio chat with them in the background was probably a little bit distracting and disorienting for me, so we're going to have to work on a better way to do that for next stream, but I appreciate everybody putting up with me today, and we're definitely going to keep working on this, keep doing it, but I do think that doing streams with the members is going to become a regular thing. So hopefully they enjoyed it. We'll find out in chat here tomorrow when I'm talking to them, but we'll figure out a way to keep doing this and keep having some fun with these multiplayer streams. Stranded needs to get a big shout out for all of his family members that came and hang out with us today. So appreciate you guys. He's an awesome member of the community. I have a lot of fun giving him a little bit of crap on stream, but that's okay. And yeah, thanks everybody for showing up. That's all for today. Ketter out.